At this time, we'll be having a young lady come and talk about her gratefulness, not only for someone special in her family, but also for what they taught her. So if Miss Tabia Yap could please come to the stage for a spoken word piece.
For Grandma. I once knew a girl who found it difficult to pray. Every Sunday, she wore her finest dress and patiently waited for Grandma to comb her tangled black locks. She would sit between her two sisters in the fourth row of Antioch Baptist Church, waiting for Pastor Terry to say, "All heads bowed, all eyes closed." She clasped her hands as tightly as she could. She lifted her voice and song, "Order my steps in your word, dear Lord. Lead me, guide me every day. Send your anointing, Father, I pray." And she hoped her vibrating vocal cords would soothe her uneven foundation. She hoped that if she prayed hard enough, and if she sang loud enough, and pressed her two hands hard enough, her clenched fingers would transform physical pressure into spiritual sensation. She wanted to feel it. But she couldn't. So the girl kept trying. She always admired her grandmother's long golden dreadlocks, each root securely in place. So as she sat on the ground, her back rested firmly against her grandmother's knees, she asked about God. And as her grandmother combed through her gnarled locks, with each strand she spoke and groomed the girl's faith. Grandma always said, God will always be there. When a person has nothing and nobody else, God will be your guide and knows what's best. And he will never weigh you down more than you can handle. God's love is endless. She always remembered her grandmother telling her to trust God and pray to him. So in the 8th grade, when Matt decided to take his own life, she prayed. When her best friend was being abused by an unstable boyfriend, she prayed. When her next door neighbor died in a car crash the day before Father's Day, she prayed. When the girl couldn't erase the repetitive sounds of bullets from her head, she prayed. When the girl just wanted to talk to God, she prayed. And through these trials and tribulations, she trusted that God had everything under control. He sent signs and placed people in her life who said exactly what she needed to hear when she needed to hear it. God's love never failed. Grandma, thank you for teaching me how to pray.
This next part that we will be looking at, our fourth and final part, is adoration. We talked about realizing how an almighty deity could love a lowly, sinful person like us. We talked about how we're being transformed by that love, and by being loved by somebody who loves you despite no matter what you do, it makes you want to be a better person. Talked about how we declare that love to any and everybody who will listen. And now it's time to turn and take that love and give it back to him. So please join us in this final part.
I lift my hands in
to say that I love you more than anything. Lift my hands in total adoration unto you. You reign on the throne. For you are God and God alone. Because of you, my cloudy days are gone. I can sing to you this song. I just want to say that I love you more than anything. Love me in your arms. You are my shelter. You are my shelter from the storm. When all friends were gone, you were right there. You were right there all along. I've never known a love like this before. I just want to say that I love you more than anything. I love you, Jesus. I worship and adore you. Just want to tell you, Lord, I love you. More than anything. Said I love you, Jesus. I worship and adore you. Just want to tell you, Lord, I love you. More than anything. Said I love you, Jesus. I love you, Jesus. I worship and adore you. Just want to tell you, Lord, I love you. Said I love you, Jesus. I love you, Jesus. I worship and adore you. I worship and adore you. Just want to tell you, Lord, I love you. Lord, I love you more than anything. Said I love you, Jesus. I love you, Jesus. I worship and adore you. Just want to tell you how much I love you.